Pierangeli was in the movie called Sea of Sand that Guy Green directed, where this idea came up. On my last day of shooting, I'd be happy to say cut, it's a wrap and fall off the twig. In other words, if the cost of promoting movies, the advertising and promotion of a movie, the budget is almost as large as the cost of the movie. If you've ever seen the film In Which We Serve, but it was about a destroyer in the Mediterranean. I'm a passionate trade unionist. I was on my own union council for 20-odd years. I want to be remembered as a storyteller. I think Tom Paine is one of the greatest men that's ever lived. I think it is obscene that we should believe that we are entitled to end somebody's life, no matter what that person has supposedly done or not done. I prefer fact to fiction. I passionately believe in heroes, but I think the world has changed its criteria in determining who it describes as a hero. I just love biography, and I'm fascinated by people who have shifted our destinies or our points of view. There's nothing more important in making movies than the screenplay. I don't read a great deal of fiction, to my shame, other than the classics. I don't blame people for their mistakes, but I do ask that they pay for them. I do care about style. I do care, but I only care about style that serves the subject. Well, you cannot think of cinema now, and you cannot think of cinema in the UK and not place Chaplin in the most extraordinary elevated context, if there can be such a thing, in that he was a genius, he was unique. I can't write, I can't paint, I don't compose. I came from a family who believed in quotes, the rights of man, who believed that in order to justify the sort of luxurious life that the majority of us have, related to the whole world, that you had to do something. I believe we need heroes, we need certain people who we can measure our own shortcomings by. What I am sad about is that there is now, in America, no equivalent to the art circuit. I believe in trade unionism, and I believe in democracy, in democratic trade unionism. I am passionately opposed to capital punishment, and I have been all my life. At my age, the only problem is with remembering names. When I call everyone darling, it is damn all to do with passionately adoring them, but I know I'm safe calling them that. Although, of course, I adore them too. Art is not an elitist gift for a few select people. Art is for everyone. When asked what attribute he most admired in human nature, Mahatma Gandhi replied, simply and immediately, "Courage. Non-violence," he said, "is not to be used ever as the shield of the coward. It is the weapon of the brave." And that is how I employ my time in cinema, saying things about people who I think have touched us in terms of our value judgment and by example. And there are certain things, and they are evident, obviously, without being boring about it, but I mean obviously, the two evident and easy ones being Gandhi and Cry Freedom. There are things which I do care about very much and which I would like to stand up and be counted. I do not have a brain that I long for in dealing with matters of which I am ignorant, that don't come within my ken, and a rationale, a reason, and argument and so on, and I can't do that, and I'm not in that bracket at all.